Hey, it's catchMeee here, and today's Thank God I'm MOAB is brought to you on the map Lockdown, and I'm using the P90 Gold with the silencer. Now, I love getting MOABs on this map. Usually, every time I try to get a MOAB on this map, I would say maybe 70 to 80% of the time I will get it. And you guys will probably see a lot of MOABs on this map from me. Not right away, but along the course of my channel, because it is by far, in my opinion, in my shoes, every time I touch down on this map, MOABs just love me. And I'll show you why in a second when I get there. But yeah, this week I will be telling you guys, or I'll be talking about perk selection. And by the way, excuse my voice, I just woke up and I wanted to do this MOAB video for you guys right away, so excuse that. And so yeah, I like to set up by putting up my portable radar in that corner, because it will sense all the people that spawn right in that corner, and some people who will filter out through that corner building, that corner window building, and also it'll reach people who try to flank behind and who go into the art room. So this art room is where I love to hold down. It is my base. I will not allow anybody to take me out of here. It's the easiest place for me to get a MOAB. One, because it has a lot of cover, and you can really take enemies by surprise if you position yourself well enough. And two, it'll hide you from enemy kill streaks, so you're protected from Reapers, Predators, helicopters, what have you, and you will survive. You will survive! And so yeah, I would really suggest that you stay out of this hallway. If you're gonna be in there, in and out. Don't stay in there, because it's a high traffic area. It is like the main way to get from one side of the map to the other, usually, and it is a huge chance that you'll die. A lot of nades, a lot of explosions, Bettys, claymores, bullets rain down in there, and you don't want to be caught up in there. Now, so I said I was going to be talking about perks. Now for me, with this map, in any close quarter map, I love to run sleight of hand, because especially in this map where you can't really see the enemies all the time where they're coming from, like exactly when they're popping out. You want to have that fast reload just in case they catch you by surprise running around a corner, and you'll be ready and anticipate an attack. And for the second slot, I like to run assassin, because they won't know where you are, or because there are walls everywhere. You want to have that advantage of not being on the radar, so they won't be ready to get you if you like run around a corner or whatever. And for the third slot, I love to run steady aim. Well, it depends on the gun I'm using, but usually if I'm using an SMG, which most likely you catch me using SMGs, I love to run steady aim. And what this helps do is that it helps you shoot the enemies quicker running out of sprint. And this is very important, especially when you're patrolling areas like I am. I mean, yes, I'm camping this building, but at the same time, I'm not sitting in a corner all the time. I'm actually patrolling all the choke points and the entryways and all that. So running around or walking around, it helps a lot to have that extra advantage to fire first. And that's what steady aim does. And also, using SMG, it narrows your spread so that your bullets are more likely to get on target. Now, of course, you guys are gonna hear from me that strike package selection would be best suited with the specialist one. And here I got a MOAB right away. I was not expecting to get a MOAB this early, so I'll just continue on with the perks. Now with the strike package, the specialists perks, you want to use dead silence first. And the reason being for this is you want to be as stealthy as possible when you're getting a MOAB. You don't want to be like running around, guns blazing, giving away your position. I mean, unless that's the kind of player you are, and you can win every gunfight, which I know some of you are like that. I mean, some games I can do that, but a lot of games I'd rather make sure that my MOAB is, you know, guaranteed. And so with this, I use dead silence. Especially, it helps so much, guys, if you have a headset. And I use the Triton Pros, which are a pretty good headset, and I can hear everything. And so dead silence will help me hear everything all the more. And for the second one, I use blind eye. And why I use blind eye is because at this point of the stage, when I get blind eye, this is the point where, you know, usually people get their predators or their attack helicopters, and this will protect me from dying from a stupid predator, which will just come out of nowhere and ruin your streak. Because the last thing you want is for a kill streak, or a point streak I should say, to defeat you on your kill streak. And so with that, we lead on to the third one, and this one is very interchangeable. I mean, you can use whatever you want that'll help you get a MOAB. In this case, I'm using Scavenger, which I kind of didn't really need because the P90 gives you a huge clip size, and by the time I get to the 8th or 7th, I think 8th, because I'm not running hardline, so by the time I get my specialist bonus, I already have Scavenger because I have all the perks, so I didn't really need to put on Scavenger, but it is what it is. And I usually love recently using sit rep in that third slot, because this really pairs well with my dead silence, and dead silence paired with sit rep is deadly because you can hear people from even further away, and enemy footsteps, the pro version of sit rep, are louder, so this helps you anticipate your enemies all that more. So basically, with all these perks, you want to make sure that the perks you choose will help you survive. They'll help you in any gunfight, and it'll give you an advantage with the gunfights. That's what perks you want to use when you're choosing your perks. That's what you want to make sure, that these perks are benefiting you, so that it keeps you from dying and also helps you to get those kills. And now this game is winding down to a close as I do a 360 on this guy. I'd like to thank you guys for watching this week's Thank God I'm MOAB, and I'll catch you guys later. Final score is 48-6, I believe. Thanks for watching again, guys. If you guys liked, as always, like, comment, favorite, subscribe, anything you want to do to help me out. Very much appreciated. And I'd like to wish you guys a very awesome weekend, and you guys can catch me if you can. Later!